It's time for some hoops at the Time Warner Cable Arena in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly. Now, the Sacramento Kings weren't exactly road toughened last season, but they did have quite some impressive stints.
Yeah, they were excellent in terms of scoring the ball. No problem at all.
There, it made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract them.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Atlanta. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Hornets, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for Charlotte, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
You're so right. I mean, some of the league's better teams can overcome a bumpy start and make a big push, but this team, not one of them.
This is DeLynn. Finish off the break.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't can defend all 5 positions.
That's a great point. His perimeter defense.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down and going right now is not getting it done.
Captain Clutch passes to Kaminsky. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight over.
Sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was...
Here's Captain Clutch. And so that's the end of the first half. It's Sacramento. They lead by 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. In the second quarter, we began to see what they're capable of when everything starts clicking as they pulled out to a 7-point lead by the end of the half. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
They had a focus to working inside, and it's working, Ernie. They've done a great job of recognizing mismatches, a.k.a. barbecue chicken down low, taking advantage. You can't guard that man down there, Ernie. The entry passes have been sharp, and it's led to a lot of points. When you control the paint, you control the game, and they've done that so far.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Well, they're losing the battle on the boards. And when you're struggling to stay in the game, a few extra rebounds either way can make the difference. Because rebounds equal possessions, and possessions can equal extra points. They need to come out in the second half with the mindset that every rebound is theirs.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Playoff appearance, but they just stumbled out of the gates last season and spent the whole year playing catch-up.
On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Rudy Gay. Bellinelli is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's McLemore. And for the Hornets, they seemed to get back on track last January, but they faded far quickly after that. Were too far behind to make up room and get in the play.
Stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Jefferson passing to Captain Clutch. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
What a sluggish, muddy start to the second half.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game, and it's Walker penetrating, and they take the lead. Walker's got his fifth quarter in this one. Here's Captain Clutch. The three-pointer is right on target. Captain Clutch has got 20 points.
And he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Drains the three while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Zeller, who's checked in for Charlotte.
Sacramento didn't have a free-flowing offense, and they wanted to get up and down, and it showed in their play.
You're going to get back in this game.
There's Captain Clutch. Traps in the tray. Captain Clutch has got 27 points. There's Captain Clutch. But they'll get another chance. There's the triple. Here's Batum. And at last, they get one to fall.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.